Hey there, everyone. And if you don't know me, my name is Ray, and this is my Cinderella slash Disney Legacy Challenge. Thank you, first of all, for stumbling upon my page somehow, either through my 100 Baby Challenge or just the tags I used. Thank you for joining us. For those of you who may not know what a Cinderella Challenge is, it is a Cinderella challenge. We have our little our little Cinderella, or as I had named her, Cindel, because I wanted to make her a little bit different. I did give her the last name Tremaine, which when I researched the original Cinderella story, that was actually the family's last name. Or I believe it's also in the Disney as well. So Tremaine is their last name. I named her Cindel because I wanted to keep it a little bit different. I have named her evil stepsisters their names, Drusella and, Anastasia. Her stepmother didn't really have a name that I could find, so I gave her an evil sounding name, Lucretia. She's Lucretia, and that is not the makeup I gave you, woman. Anyway, and you may be confused by this male in the picture, and this is Cinderella's father. His name, I named him Alistair. He is looking quite evil right now. And you may say, hey, wait a minute. Cinderella's father is not alive. Well, you see, this isn't going to be strictly Disney. I am going to be combining both Disney and the original tale. Fairy tale. In the original fairy tale, Cinderella's father is alive. He's just somewhat neglectful of his daughter due to, the interest of his new wife. And I know everyone's saying, hey, they're supposed to be ugly, they're supposed to be ugly. If I can get her to stop doing that stupid thing. In my opinion, she can't be hideous because she had to attract a new husband. I did give her a bit of an evil look. I gave her the high arched eyebrows. Can I get a good look at her face? Gave her the high arched eyebrows. Her eyes are kind of squinty, and she has a pitch black hair and the red lipstick. And she is a little bit seductive looking while still remaining classy at the same time. She's dripping in jewelry though, from what you can see. And these are her daughters. And her daughters, to me, yes, they were hideous in the Disney movie, and they're still somewhat unattractive, as you can see. But I don't think they're truly ugly children. I think that a lot of their ugliness comes from their attitudes. So, as you can see, Drusella is not actually that bad looking. Anastasia, she might be a little bit bad looking. But if you look at their traits, let me pull them up. As you can see, Lucretia over here is a slob. She's evil, she's a snob, she's mean-spirited, and she's a diva. So she's going to make things, being the slob and the snob and the evil and mean-spirited that she is, not going to help out our little Cinderella over here. Not at all. Her daughters have similar traits. If you look at them, Drusella is a slob, a snob, and she's mean-spirited. And Anastasia is a slob, evil, and a snob. So, they're just going to make our poor little Cindel's life as hellish as possible. Her father, like I said, he's not dead in this one. It's somewhat like the Grimm's fairy tale, where he is alive. He is just negligent, unfortunately. He has no sense of humor. He is frugal. He's proper. He's a schmoozer, and he's a snob. I don't know why he has a lost a friend moodlet, but that is okay. He has been totally taken in by his new wife and has allowed her to completely, disrespect his daughter from his previous marriage. Poor little Cindel over here. And as you can see, little Cindel is neat, good, and an animal lover. So she's pretty. I tried to make her as close to what I thought her traits in the movie would be. She has to be neat for the challenge. The two evil stepsisters and the wicked stepmother have to be mean-spirited or evil or snobs of some kind. I just made it worse by adding all the traits together. But we shall see. Poor little Cindel thinking about movie tickets. Oh, honey, you're not going to the movies anytime soon. So, as you can see, now you may be thinking, right, so you made Cinderella's family. What's going on? our whole point is to guide Cinderella through the stages of children, teen, and young adult. And with this, I may continue on as a Disney legacy, depending on how well you guys like this. So she would continue through young adulthood. As you can see, her stepsisters have cute little outfits, and she has been dressed in this raggedy overalls and given almost clog-like shoes, which is in fact you know, a reference to the Grimm's fairy tale where she was dressed in rags and given wooden clogs to wear. We don't really have wooden clogs. I didn't want to download CC because my computer's been acting really weird lately. So I gave her these Into the Future clogs. They're pretty cloggy. She looks, kind of ratty, and everyone else is dressed really classy. So, and part of this challenge, aside from guiding her through, is she has to do all the cooking and cleaning and everything for the family. And she's not allowed to use any of the nice things in the house. I don't know how her favorite color became purple. I didn't set it that way, but that's okay. So let's take a look at the house. Oh, it is behind me. All right. So here we have the house, the family's lovely car. And this house is actually, for you guys to be like, wow, that's great, impressive. This house is a Generations house that I put down in Hidden Springs because I love this town and we're better to hold fairy tale than Fairy Tale Town. So I used this house. It came with 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Now you'd think, hey, that's enough for Cinderella to fit in too. Not the case. Each of the stepsisters got their own bedroom. Lucretia and Alistair are sharing a room, and Cinderella has been allocated a hut out back, which she had to be built with 10,000 simoleons or less, which is what I did. I actually only used, I think, 6,000 simoleons on her thing. I figured it's better to be sparse with it right now in case she truly needs something later on. But let's take a tour of the house first. All right, this is, you come in, and all the doors are like stained glass doors, and they're gorgeous and everything. You've got a little sitting room, little trees, and it's got a desk with a computer and a big screen television because they live in a lap of luxury. And you've got the kitchen back here that, the family is going to use. Not really. But it's there for show in case, Cinderella should actually need to come to the house to cook. We've got a bathroom with a bathtub back here. I don't really like the bathtubs, but I just, I let it sit. Then we've got the dining room. I gave them a fancier table and some chairs. They've got these hutches here and some drapery and designs on the walls. Then you come to another grander sitting room, which has the fireplace and yet another television and some comfy couches and chairs and all that good stuff. And then you go upstairs, which leads us to, the landing, which has the bathroom that the girls are going to share. And this is one of the girls' rooms. As you can tell, they're gorgeously decorated. They got the most expensive single bed. We've got beanbag chairs, pillows thrown all over the ground, this cute bookcase. Which one is this? This is Anastasia's room. She's the girlier of the two. She has the pink is her favorite color, the pop music. She loves sushi. Not that that matters, but I gave her the girly room. And actually, her room actually leads out onto this wraparound balcony that the girls have. And this other room is blue, turquoise. It's Drizella's favorite color. She's a little bit more of a tomboy, but she's still got, the bookcase and the comfy chair and the pillows, and it's decked out real nice. They're spoiled. And their nice bathroom with a shower and a tub should they wish to, take a bath, and bubble bath probably. And then you've got, this is Alistair and Lucretia's room. It's, large, opulent. They have a fireplace. They have a big screen TV and a couch. They have, I'm not really sure why they have a gnome. That's a little weird. I don't remember that being there, but that's okay. We can always fix that later on. And their favorite colors are dark red and black and dark blues, so I gave them this room, and they have their ensuite bathroom, which you're like, hey, it's smaller than the girls, but it's nicer. It's more decorated. It has all of the master suite stuff except for this rack. It's all in all a nice room. It's attached there. Door attaches to this balcony. And as you can see, there's one more floor. And you're thinking, hey, maybe Cinderella lives up in the attic like she did in the movie. No. Upstairs is everything children could want. It's decked out in a space theme. The girls picked it out themselves, which was strange. I mean, they wanted something out of this world, and they've got their bookcase and their dollhouse and some toy. There's an oven up here and chests and costume chests for them and all sorts of toys all over the walls. And they have a foosball table, a desk for them to study at should they actually choose to do their homework, and a chemistry set. And then there's a workout room for the dad, and the stepmom can lounge if she wants. There's a little bar for them. And they have it great in this gorgeous house, which I really like this house. I think the houses that came with Generations are fabulous. Look at this. It is just beautiful. It's gorgeous. Oh, and there's another. I was like, wait, that's missing. And then we have this little spot out back, which I have to put a roof on. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, and we're back. We've got this little... Oh, before I move on, we've got this gorgeous playground for the girls. For the two stepsisters, there's swing and all this beautiful stuff for them to use. And these little spring riders on the front lawn. And, a bench should Lucretia wish to watch them in case she thinks somebody's going to steal her precious, ugly children. Then we've got this little hovel out back that you're thinking, that doesn't look like it goes there. Well, when Lucretia first of all, she isn't even actually married to him yet. They're just engaged, I believe. Yeah, her fiance. She has no relationship to her other than to hate her. These are her children. This is his only... I will have them get married. That's an overlook on my part. But moving back on, we'll grant that wish for a minute. This is Cinderella's little hovel. Upon getting together, she wanted her out. She looks too much like his deceased wife, and she doesn't want Cinderella reminding him of her. And she just wants her out. So here we have, this little... that leads to a ladder in the ground. I mean, they were nice enough to put some railings around it, at least to make it look kind of classy, but that's about it. And then we drop down, and we've got this dismal little space in the basement. And it's big because Cinderella is going to, grow. And she's got all the things she'll need right now. She has a bed, she has a bathroom, she has a table and chairs to do her homework. I gave her the toy stove because I want her to have a decent cooking skill by the time she's actually able to cook. So, but I did give her a kitchen set so that when she is able to cook, she can just cook it down here and it'll transfer upstairs so they can just get stuff out of there. I gave her an easel to pass time. She's not going to be able to... I'm not going to have her sell any of this stuff because that would be a means to extra money, and that would probably just make the challenge easier. Now, the whole point of this challenge, as I said, is to guide her through the stages of life. Just back up all the way. And she has to do so with... She has to get an A in school. She has to have decent traits. She can't fail school. Now, the catch to this is she can go out... I believe it is... Okay, so I had to go reread the rules for a second. She is allotted $5 a day, her wages. So I'm going to have to keep track of that. $5 a day. To little Cindel over here, Cinderella. Probably going to keep calling her Cinderella, even though I named her Cindel. And she is only allowed to leave the lot besides school on weekends. That is it. She's confined to the house, and if she breaks curfew, she can't leave the house for a week. So if she's caught out after curfew, she is in big trouble. Big, big, big trouble. So, she's allotted her $5 a week, Oh, and she has to, like I said, she has to have an A in school in order to be successful. But all of her chores around the house must be done before she can even touch her homework. She's allowed to have friends over, but she must actually be friends with that person first. And when they come over, they're only allowed in her little hovel. So, that being said, this is going to be a bit difficult. I think that I'm going to keep this part short right now. I just wanted to introduce you guys to the characters. I'm not really supposed to control these characters, but I am going to get him signed up for his job and have them actually get married so that she's the stepmother to Cinderella first. So let's just take a second to do that. Cinderella can go stand over in the corner or something, go over there. You're not allowed to be a part of this. Let's watch them be adorable together. Come on. See, I tried to make her as evil as possible. Shush. Shut up, children. Parents are getting married. Go take a shower or something, you stinky butt. Are they gonna get married? Are they gonna get married? Are you gonna get married? I will be getting rid of that portal. It's a pain in the butt. Cinderella? No. Go here. Have your wedding. Let's go. Come on. Come. Are they not? Is it not going to let me have them get married? Do they not want to get married? Am I going to have to change this with Master Controller?
Sit down.
Woman? She doesn't want to get married. Alright, so give me a couple seconds and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. I've gotten to the point where they're being very alluring and I raised up their stupid relationship some more. So hopefully they'll want to get married now. Neither one of you have commitment issues. There we go. Thank you. Well, Cinderella, it's official. You're doomed. He actually wants, he wants to become friends with his daughter, which is... She wants to clean something. Alright, now they're married, so let's check... No. No, darling, she hates you. Alright, so now she is your stepmother and these are your step-siblings. Romantically involved, they're... Wait, anyway, let's go see what our little Cindel is doing. No, Cinderella! You're not allowed! Get your butt down here. And they're playing on their playground. They're spoiled, rotten little children. Now that you've seen, like, the setup that we get... Stupid. Yes. Sell it. Give me this. You're getting sold. Goodbye. Alright. They're doing whatever. I'm gonna actually quickly send him out to get a job. Because he wants to be a businessman, which is fine with me. CEO of Meg Corporation. So we're gonna have him doing a business career. And we're gonna go check on our little Cindy. Our little Cindy. Just waiting for all our stuff to load. Here, Cindy, go here and bake a plate of muffins. Muffins! Oh, she wants to be friends with her dad. Sorry, boo-boo, that's probably not gonna happen. The deeper your stepmother gets her claws in, the less likely you are to be friends with him. But we want to get this skill up on this little hand-me-down, you know, stove as quick as possible because we want her food to be good quality so that the family doesn't find too much reason to, like, verbally abuse her. Like I said, I gave her the rest of the setup, but she can't actually use it right now, so that's fine. Risha is just gonna, yeah, as you can see, she already is worth crazy amounts of money, so she already has her thing. Oh, that's another thing. According to the rules, She burnt her muffins. She is not actually allowed to use these reward points until she meets her fairy godmother. Now, in the original Grimm's Fairy, you're gonna eat one of those. In the original Grimm's fairy tale, it's not a fairy godmother. It is the spirit of her mother giving her presents. I don't actually want to do that. Sims 3 Symbiote does hers strictly by the Grimm's fairy tale, and she does that, and even though I like it, I like the idea of having a fairy godmother. So I will design her later on, and she will show up for Cinderella. For right now, she can't use her lifetime reward points. She's allotted her $5 a day, so she's got $5. And that's pretty much it, and the only difference is her father is alive and dumpster diving. Come home, you disgusting man. Clean your plate up. And put away your muffins. Muffin button! Any of you know what that's from? Points to you. Where'd you get that muffin? Muffin button! I didn't install a muffin button. Where did I get this muffin? Anyway. I think... Oh, unfinished room. Sorry, Cindy, darling. I think for now, this is where I'll leave it. We've got a quick introduction to the family, and... Yeah, I mean... Oh, put away your leftovers. Good girl. Actually, let's check to see if the family has created a mess that we need to clean yet. Anything? Anything? No. 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 They are still on the playground. I will not be controlling them. They can run around and be as stupid as they please. Just Cindel I care about. So, and nope. You are not allowed to do that. You can use the potty. Can I lock? Is there a gate around this? Can I lock this so she can't get in? She can't lock the gate. Why can't we lock the gate? Why can't I lock the gate? There's a very specific reason I cannot lock the gate. Can't you usually lock gates? Am I wrong? Whatever. I'll figure it out later. For now, Cinderella, I'm just gonna have to keep clicking on you to make you stay away. And you can grab a cold, crappy shower, and then probably head to bed. And the rest of your family can do whatever the heck they want. I will have to finish this room to get rid of this nasty moodlet, though. I don't know. Is it this wall? It's probably this wall. Yep, it's this wall. I'm just gonna do that right quick. And we're back, and I fixed the room, and I just spruced it up a little bit to make it a little different from the monotony of these walls. Once Cinderella's done, and we have her plop her little booty into bed, because what else is there for her to do right now? The family's not really making a mess. And that being said, we are going to end this part here. Thanks for watching my introductory video to my Cinderella challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, rate, subscribe, comment below if you have any suggestions. And please check out my 100 baby challenge. I still like saying it that way. I'm not really sure why. Once again, hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.